In the world of MMA, the question of who hits the hardest is always a hot topic. You've got guys like Ilia Topuria and Josh Emmett who can end a fight in a flash, even though they're not the biggest on the roster. And then you have the heavyweight division, where Derrick Lewis holds the all-time UFC knockout record. But when a true legend of the sport was asked who hit him the hardest, his answer was instant and clear. That legend is Alistair Overeem, the Demolition Man. With an incredible career spanning UFC, Pride and Strikeforce, Overeem has faced a who's who of combat sports icons. We're talking about legends like Chuck Liddell, Mark Hunt, Mirko Cro Cop, Brock Lesnar, and Stipe Miocic. Any of those names could top another fighter's list. But for Overeem, one man stands above all others. In an exclusive interview with Bloody Elbow, he didn't hesitate when asked about Francis Ngannou. Is Ngannou the biggest puncher he's ever faced? Overeem's response was simple. I think he is the hardest hitter. I mean, who else would be there? Mark Hunt? I don't think so. I think it is Francis. This comes from a man who holds the unfortunate record for the most knockout losses in Zuffa history. At 13, but let's not forget, he also has a staggering 25 knockout wins of his own. The knockout he suffered against Ngannou at UFC 218 is one of the most iconic in UFC history. A devastating uppercut that sent shockwaves through the sport and earned Ngannou his first title shot. Interestingly, Overeem also had some advice for his former rival. It's been over a year since Ngannou last competed, and the Demolition Man wants to see him back in action. Having recently crossed paths with Ngannou, Overeem said, I would like to see him more active. This is the peak of his career. I mean, he has a couple more years left, which basically is a couple more fights. He added that they have a good connection, calling Ngannou a cool guy with an extraordinary journey. So, when a fighter who has been in the cage with the best of the best tells you who hits the hardest, you listen. And for Alistair Overeem, that name is, without a doubt, Francis Ngannou. What do you think? Is Ngannou the hardest hitter in MMA history? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content.